It's a cold Saturday morning here in Utah, and I'm gonna go meet up with John for a pretty fun little adventure. Looking forward to this. Morning! You ready for an adventure?
I am ready for an adventure. I already hit first stop.
So John and I are driving down to St. George, Utah right now in his 2019 JL Wrangler. You've got 37-inch tires, a 4-inch or 3.5-inch?
It's a 3.5-inch Teraflex Alpine IR lift.
Incredible lift, and we had a lot of fun putting it in. We didn't make a video of that because it took us, what, 13 hours to do it, 11 hours to do it?
Yeah, but we did lift, Falcons, everything. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, so it's turned out great, and we're gonna take it off-road down in the Sand Hollow area and go find some really cool trails. So we're excited to go down there and see it. It's probably gonna be a little snowy, so that should be interesting too. This is the first time taking the JL off-road on 37s, so it'll be interesting to see how it performs compared to what it was when it was stock. But we also have one other little surprise that our buddy Andrew, who is already down there in St. George, we are gonna meet up with him, and can't wait to show you what that little surprise is. So we're gonna keep driving here. We've got another, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2 hours.
2 hours in the Jeep, but the weather is beautiful. The sun is just barely coming up, and we are enjoying the road. Just stopped at Maverick for a quick drink and thought we'd take a look at John's Jeep here in the daylight. It's looking pretty nice. I like the trim rings. That is awesome. Those wheels are amazing. These Teraflex Nomad wheels are slick. So if I wanted to air down, I would just literally pull this, just twist it right now, right?
That's the air up.
Oh, I was thinking I could trick you. So you pull this off, that's just a cover for your air up, right?
Yep.
And then that's the air down tool. And this just screws off. Oh, that's a lot of threads. That's cool. And there's your nozzle. Oh, and it's still got a cap on it. Interesting.
You can take it off.
So overall, how's the lift been since you installed it?
I love it. Haven't taken it off trails yet, so hopefully we'll do that a bit today.
Yeah.
To see the flex and the noise and the comfort. It's supposed to be really kind of seamless if it's a bumpy road. It's supposed to be really smooth, so we'll see.
Interesting. Favorite upgrade you've done so far?
I love the rims.
Those Nomad
The
wheels are
tires.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, the rims are pretty sweet.
Look at them down there. So one thing I love about the JL is when you enable the adaptive cruise control, check it out. It shows your JL Wrangler behind and a Willys to represent the car in front of you. Now, that doesn't mean that you have a Willys in front of you, unfortunately, but it still looks pretty dang cool. Well, we're here at Stephen Wade Chrysler Jeep, and we thought that before we go off-roading over here in Sand Hollow, we're just backing in a spot here, we want to welcome a new member of the family to the family. So, pretty excited to see Andrew's new ride. Let's take a look at this thing. 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon in the Stingray.
Oh, looks so good.
It does. Now I noticed there's a difference in the back between yours and his.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do I think?
I mean, it's longer.
It's a good thing it's got these rock rails back here. It's going to need them.
We're gonna see how interesting it is to see basically essentially two identical Jeeps. Now obviously you've got a lift on this one, things like that, but look at the wheelbase difference here. You know, we parked essentially the same, and the wheel is a full 8 to 10 inches further back.
10 to 11 inches is what it is.
Yeah,
Look at these are cool.
those are some awesome tow hooks.
Yeah, those are super cool.
Yeah, we might need those. It's locked. They don't want to let anybody in there. A truck bed. Do you think I could climb in here and take a nap here? Let's see if I can sleep in the back of a Gladiator. I'll have to go diagonal. Oh yeah, look, it's got a built-in pillow. Oh man, that's nice. That is nice. I could see myself. I mean, obviously, I need a mattress of some sort. There's some bumps in there, although those might be massage bumps. But I could do it. I could sleep in the back of a Gladiator. Room for stuff.
That cute little window right there, too. Huh?
That's easy access. It's all locked up. We probably should go inside and tell Andrew we're here. And
Andrew Newman, VIP.
look at that.
Andrew Newman's a VIP.
VIP?
VIP, baby.
That is awesome.
Look at these Fox shocks.
Got Jeep logos on them.
Yeah. They're just monotube, though. They're not piggyback, right?
No, they're not. Yeah, it's just monotube shocks. And there it is. But I'm assuming it's essentially identical.
The front end is. The rear end is totally different. Different suspension in the rear.
Yeah?
Yeah, but the front end's the same. So the rear they had to change to get the towing.
Oh, there's a tire back there.
There's also a track bar. If you notice, I don't have a track bar in the rear.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
right.
a sway bar. Like that.
Yours doesn't have a sway bar?
Well,
oh, but like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the sway bar's down
exactly.
low.
Yeah,
That's
their sway
interesting.
bar's inverted.
Yeah, that is a
tire.
completely different rear suspension, isn't it?
Yeah, because of the tire. It's like an inverted sway bar.
Interesting. Well, we're very proud of Andrew and very excited for his new purchase. I think he's inside here working on his financing, getting all the paperwork signed. But as soon as he does that, we're gonna go find some dirt and take these bad boys out for a real world test. Keep watching. This is gonna be fun. So Andrew, you got all the car seats in. How's it feeling? What do you think? Oh, boys.
What?
You all in the Gladiator now?
Can you
What do you think?
They were like, yes, or so I called them out.
Keyston likes the back of the Gladiator because there's so much room for activities, right, Key? Show us what you can do. Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it. Jump, run around. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. It's a children's playground back here. We're loving it. Having a great time. Grab some lunch at In-N-Out. Now let's go off-roading. It's going to be an awesome, awesome time. Find another Jeep friend. John, you better do some off-roading?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Sand Hollow, here we come. So we're just about into Sand Hollow, and one of the things we want to do before we get in there is air down the tires. Now, John's got a set of these Nomad wheels by Teraflex that actually has a really nice and easy built-in air down system right on the tire. Let's take a look.
So these are preset. When I tested them, they were all between 16 and 18 pounds. So all I do is turn that down. It takes about 30 seconds for the whole tire to deflate, and automatically stops when it's down to its predetermined pressure.
Prove it.
I'm gonna let this go and go do the other ones, even though it's mostly deflated.
Are you as impressed as I am? That was really cool. I spent a lot of time airing my tires down, and I use a little tool that I got from ARB. It's a really great tool, but it's a lot of work and there's a lot of checking and things like that. This is a simple system. Teraflex Nomad wheels, that is going on the list for sure. John?
By the time I walked around the Jeep, completely done.
That one was already done? Super cool, dude. Nice work. Well, that's pretty incredible. We've also got Andrew over here who's airing down the traditional way. Andrew, how's the new Gladiator?
I am loving it. It is such an upgrade from my JK.
Yeah?
So much nicer.
So you've got 33-inch tires here, and you're airing those down manually. What's the pressure at right now from the factory?
42, a bit high.
42? I'm probably riding like rocks.
Yeah.
Oh.
So do the old-fashioned way, push the button.
You're already done?
30 to 15.
Wow.
Literally, one trip around the Jeep. You're not done yet? Literally around the Jeep and the jar. Yeah. It's like such a high volume here. Yeah. Like they were still like puttering a little bit, but nothing. Yeah. Yeah. So what was
Switch the handle.
steering angle? There we go.
So we made it here to Sand Hollow Recreation Area in St. George, Utah. And we're gonna first attempt, I guess technically it's Hurricane, Utah. First we're gonna attempt the West Rim Trail. It's kind of a tricky little drive up, nice bumpy road. So it should be fun to see both the JL and the JT climb up it. Let's see how they do. So far, both about equal. And that was a ledge or a step that I kind of expected the JT to scrape on, so doing good. Again, no problems. This is actually some pretty steep stuff. I'm surprised. I mean, maybe the camera's not capturing it, but that Gladiator's doing great.
Honestly, Jason actually like the birds.
I didn't see. It's a little bumpy on this road, but it's been fun so far.
Yeah, it's nice to get out.
How's the Jeep handling with the 37s?
Good. A few pops here and there. I'm gonna have to get a look and adjust the suspension maybe, but loving it. It's doing awesome.
got your lockers on? You are hitting your belly a bit. If you can come back and go diagonal again, that would help. Hey, come passenger all the way. Yeah, more, yep. Not enough. Back it down. Okay, keep coming that way, back up more. Good, good, good. Yep. A little more and then stop right about there. Now come all the way driver. Sorry, all the way passenger. Yep, keep coming. Yep, good, right there. Okay, and then go driver a bit. Yep, no, not too much. Yep, there you go, right there. Okay, give it a little gas. Yep, you're on your belly. Back it up again. Let's come all the way off it and pick a different line. And go passenger all the way. Passenger. Yep. And then back down. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, keep coming down. So that was our first point where a stock Gladiator could not do what a 3.5 inch, 4 inch lifted with 37s can do. And I guess we can't be too surprised, right? There was a little bit of scraping, but he's gonna go around this particular obstacle. He probably could have gone up and those belly skid pans would have been just fine, but just to play it safe, we're gonna keep on going and go around this particular obstacle. So John, one of the things you've said time and time again is that the new JL platform has significant improvements in technology.
Yep.
Specifically in some of the off-road things.
The pitch and roll, your locker, sway bar, steering angle percentage, it's all just really good fun information to have when you're Jeeping, as well as all of your vehicle accessories. And you can do a lot of this stuff aftermarket to the JK. It's just nice that it's built in and it's factory and it works great. And that's one of the reasons I wanted the JL, was all the stuff I wanted to do, a lot of it was built into the JL.
When there's a lot of really fun little like touches where, you know, the pitch and roll or the, you know, things are actually shaped like Jeeps, they look like Jeeps. So, you know, is that necessary? Probably not, but it certainly adds to the experience.
Super cool.
Super cool. %10 down. 12% over.
I try to find the hardest way down. You can go much easier lines than those if you like.
I'm good for whatever you're good for. I think Andrew's gonna have to pick the easy one. See, that was a pop. There's a fender over in the back, which is fine, just a liner. I don't, that doesn't bother me. It's just there's something popping. And it's literally, it's been in for 2 weeks. It's first time off road.
So as we were going along, we heard a nice little thump. Weren't quite sure what it was. First thing you want to do is when that happens is you want to climb underneath the Jeep, take a look, see if you see any evidence of something happen. We were checking sway bars, we were checking, you know, oh, that looks delicious, doesn't it? We were checking sway bars, we were checking suspension. We found something.
Zucchini lasagna.
Zucchini lasagna, that's a perfect trail snack.
Vegetable.
Oh, vegetable, nice. We found on the bump stop, take a look at this. On the new Teraflex bump stop, right here, it's hitting. So apparently what's happening is the coil is flexing, and as it flexes, it comes down and hits on the edge of that bump stop.
It's probably catching the lip on top of it, and then as it compresses, it's popping off the lip, and that's the sound you hear.
Yep, and you can see where it's got some abrasion. So the good news is, it's not something dangerous, it's not something wrong, it's just a bump stop that's thicker and wider than perhaps it needs to be. We could easily solve this by shaving that bump stop down a little bit. I mean, it's just a big, thick rubber. Just shave that down a little bit, maybe put a little concave edge on it, and it would probably work just fine. It's definitely something that we'll share with Teraflex for future information for their use of as they develop things and make sure that it keeps going right. So again, Really good to stop whenever you hear something like this. The other popping we were hearing was right here in the back. Let's show you this. Inner fender liners, the plastic ones, are smacking against the tire as we flex in and out and come up inside the wheel well. So these are definitely something that's gonna have to come out or we're just gonna have to be okay with hitting. You can see it's rubbing on this. It's not gonna do any harm. It's made of plastic. It's not gonna hurt the tire. At worst case scenario, this gets broken off or damaged a little bit, but it's really more cosmetic than anything else. So overall, having a great time. Let's go see what else West Rim Trail has to offer. So now we're heading up to a spot called The Funnel. We got to first go up the steps, and then this should be an interesting obstacle. So this is a good example of why wheelbase makes a difference. So John's tires are perfectly positioned where it's just making both tires have to come up an angle at the same time. He's having to give it a little gas, trying to get up that hill, and it's interesting to watch him clamber. I'm willing to bet that if Andrew can attempt this and he doesn't have, he's not worried about the clearance, that he would actually have an easier time because he's got extra 10 inches, which places his tires in a different spot than John's. You can see John's are hitting the bump right here, as well as the bump back here at the same time. Andrew's will not. Andrew's will be further back, which means his front tires will be going up and over while his back tires still have traction. Really interesting to see if this works. Let's take a look. Bring him up so his passenger's right, or his driver's right there.
Yeah, let's have you come back on this line.
Yeah, stop right there. Come this way, put your driver right here. Yep. Slippery.
It's not aired down.
He's aired down to like 18. Slower.
That is the coolest sound ever.
Yep, slower. Try not to squeal. It's just not enough grip. Not enough grip. Moab it.
Beauty. All right, fun. Yeah, very fun.
All right. So, tell us what happened there.
Just traction. It's a little wet, a little slippery, and
over here,
you know, 4 tires hitting various rocks. So no biggie, we got up it. Just took some time, get the right line.
Nice and slow. You're in 4 low, right? Okay.
Locked up, Andrew.
He is
belly pan, you're good.
barely.
Come on up, long wheelbase.
There's that. Some J on.
Yep.
You got like 5 feet. Come on up. Back it up and bump it a bit. I can pull forward if you need me to.
And you need to come driver. See. Go other passenger. Yep. There you go. Good. Yep. Like that. Good, good, good. Almost there. Keep coming. Another 6 to 8 inches. Keep coming. Yep. Doing great. Okay, right there. Now go straighten out and maybe even go a little driver. Yep.
Get that tire up on that rock.
Yeah.
You're
Keep
good,
going,
Andy.
you're doing good.
A little bit, but you're good. Some speed. Yeah,
There it
so you
is.
Totally were on your belly.
Yeah.
No, but it's a skid pad.
So he hit the skid plate on his little wrecker right there. Which
So that's a little scrape. And let's see where he hit.
he hit the skid plate, which is what it's there for.
And the control arm a little bit. That's it. You're good.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of nub right there and a little bit on the belly. But it's exactly as we suspected. Wheelbases are different, and depending on where those rocks lie, Andrew had an easier time in the JT than John did in a JL that is lifted with 37s. So wheelbase matters. We've made it to the funnel. Fun little down and back up again. It's gonna take some interesting clearance. I'm guessing the Gladiator will not even be able to touch this, but let's take a look. So in this particular case, the JL had no problem with a shorter breakover angle. He could get up there, get his tires on the top of that, and keep going. The Gladiator, that's a different story. Take a look.
This guy actually like sent.
Hey, Andrew, make sure your tire, if you're gonna put your tire, is on this ridge right here and then that there. Okay? That's gonna give you the most height. Yep, good. Back a little bit, passenger. There you go.
Watch his front bumper.
You're good. You'll hit your skid. You're good though. He's gonna get rid of that.
Wow. I think he still missed it. That's impressive.
I think it's kissing it just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just a little dirt kiss. Okay. Good. All right. Oh yeah, pause for a second there. First off, you look awesome. Smile.
Hang on a sec. Hey, how worried are you about your tow receiver? It's just gonna scrape. It's not gonna fall off.
Hold on, I want to see this.
But you're gonna hit your tow receiver.
All right. So when we're talking about, oh, look at this. We're already almost hitting the ground here, okay? And he's still got to angle up significantly.
Your tow receiver is like super sturdy. It's just gonna scratch it.
You'll scrape about 3 or 4 feet.
You're just gonna lose the paint, but that'll be it. All right, so take a look.
It's not gonna scrape anything but your hinge. Cool. That's it. That's what's there for.
Okay, keep going. What are you on? Oh, he's on nothing. Well, he's on his skid plate right up.
Is he on his belly?
Yeah, he's on his skid plate on his belly.
We can't go back.
He's not gonna be able to go back. You're gonna have to winch him up or strap him up.
I have a strap but not a winch. My winch is in my garage.
We can't
Can
go
you go
back.
forward?
All right. Yeah, he's on the belly and rotating in there.
Do not reverse.
He's putting the fun in the funnel.
Okay,
So while the previous obstacle was a great example of how Andrew's wheelbase was superior, this obstacle, the funnel, is an example of where he falls short. Or in this case, falls long.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a treat. Here we go.
Andrew, go a little passenger. There you go. Okay, go, Andrew.
You're good.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You're good. Okay, stop.
Boy, I'm glad you helped.
All right. So, Andrew, what'd you think?
I think we're doing pretty good. I'm impressed with how well it does stock. I
Yeah.
think I could do as much as we did.
It makes me wonder if you really need 40-inch tires, or you could do something. I mean, this is a rated 4. You know, if you weren't planning on going too crazy, you could still do almost anything you need to with just larger tires and a small lift. So, but 40s look pretty awesome, don't they?
40s look good.
Okay, well, you're doing great. So you can see he didn't have the wheelbase. We had to put a strap on him, pull him up. Let's take a look at the damage. So first off, you can see we got all kinds of dirt on here. Okay, and from a scraping standpoint, lost a little bit of paint, but not too bad. Okay, let's take a look at what happened to the rock. A little slippery here. Whoa. Oh, this poor rock. Andrew, haven't you ever heard of tread lightly? Holy cow. Look at the damage here. Oh, this poor nature trail. Scrape, scrape, scrape. That's like,
I just moved the dirt off.
that's literally like a 3-foot long scrape. But it was only your hitch. It wasn't anything else. So, not bad. Not bad at all. I didn't think that the Gladiator would make it up this. Not even close. Keaston, what do you think, buddy? Hey, can I get a thumbs up for the Gladiator? Yeah.
My Air Force fighter unit that I belong to, they do a kids Christmas party for the kids and everything. The kids are the people in the unit, and Santa comes in an F-35 every year. So he comes for taxiing in a fighter jet.
Sign me up.
Yeah, right.
Put that in there for next time.
Jay, we gotta.
Oh, this guy's got himself in a gnarly spot. And the rocks seem to be breaking loose underneath him. Check this out. And that, ladies and gents, is why you need a good winch on the front of your Jeep.
Am I on that side?
Wow. Literally inches to spare.
I'm more worried about finding that that's on this side. The rock.
When I said inches, I meant 2.
So Andrew,
So, what'd you think of the Gladiator?
I am loving it. It is so much better than the JK was. Just the creature comforts, the off-road ability. I'm very impressed with these Fox shocks. As far as their stock, but much better than I would have guessed. I can't wait to get this thing upgraded and see how much better it gets.
It surprised me how well you did. I expected a lot more scraping, a lot more hitting the back, things like that. It did really, really well off-road.
Yeah, it's done phenomenal. I couldn't have guessed it would do as well as it does in its current configuration.
Thanks, guys. Seriously?
Side by sides.
So John, overall impression of your JL with the Teraflex IR lift, that's the, was it 3 inch, 4 inch?
3.5.
3.5. And you've got Teraflex speed bumps, Falcon shocks, and 37-inch tires. How is it compared to stock JL and to your previous lift and tires and suspension on your JK?
Like it much better than the JK. So this wasn't a tough trail. So in terms of articulation, we didn't really try it out. But on the roads where I'm going fast and it's bumpy, it kind of just floats over it. Super, super nice ride. Very impressed with it. And I don't even have my shocks on the soft setting. They're just on my street setting in the 2 range. Great. Very awesome. Like, I don't feel jittery at all. Nothing's shaking in my Jeep. It's awesome. All right, you have to show me where he turned.
So this has been an awesome day. The weather is perfect. You know, for January in St. George, this is a really, really great time of year to be here. Both vehicles are doing awesome today, and it's been a lot of fun to see the Gladiator for the first time out on the trail and how it compares to a nearly fully lifted and, you know, complete JL. So really fun to watch that. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. My battery's about to die, so I won't be able to film much more. But if you like the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Place a comment below on what you think about the video and anything you saw that was interesting to you. And please share it with your friends if you think it's appropriate. Thanks again for watching. We're going to enjoy the rest of our day here at Sand Hollow in Hurricane St. George, Utah.